For a moment, I invite you to imagine that you live in a broken house, one that's unfit for the well being and success of people you care deeply about. Now, you know you have a problem, and so does the county inspector. They've come and they've told you you have to fix these problems. You have 30 days, get to work. You look around for the tools to fix the problems and realize that you only have a hammer and a saw. Many organizations today are like that broken house. Schools, for example, are filled with Black and brown children who are not being served well. Educators and leaders know the problems. They espouse a commitment to racial equity, yet year after year fail to actualize their commitments. In my research, I found that the stubborn lack of progress we see in many organizations is not because of a lack of effort. Rather, many organizations have what I call a low capacity to improve around issues of racial equity because their leaders don't have the right collection of resources to do racial equity work. Now think back to your problem house. Imagine what you would be able to do if you added a tape measure, nails, and a licensed contractor to help you with your rehab. Certain tools give you an increased capacity. Over my more than a decade of research on racial equity leadership, I've identified 5 organizational resources that help education leaders advance racial equity. They're presented on the slide and include Black and brown people's influential presence, curated white racial discomfort, a courageously confrontational culture, an awareness of racial emotions and beliefs, and race-conscious leadership. I know that the screen is a lot to take in, so no worries, I explained this visualization in detail in my book, Stuck Improving. But for now, what I want you all to know is that just like when a person has the right tools and contractor to help fix their house, leaders who employ these 5 resources set their organizations up for powerful results and sustained success. But since schools can't and shouldn't tackle racism alone, I used their recent Chancellor's Award for Creativity to create visualizations and resources like what you see on the screen and this neat little card deck to help leaders across a range of different kinds of organizations advance racial equity. My research priority is simple: to ensure that Black and brown people thrive in their learning spaces or whatever organizations they find themselves in. I welcome a continued conversation about how we can combine our resources to support people and ultimately to transform organizations that are like broken houses into racially affirming homes. Thank you.